Welcome to day 2. Check out this beautiful view of Hof that we woke up to in the morning. Give yourself some time to explore the town after breakfast. The scenery is beautiful and there's a really interesting church and cemetery near the hotel. It is worth a morning stroll to see. Hofskirkja is a turf church. Turf churches began in the 18th century. The ends of the buildings are made of wood. The walls are made of rocks, and the roof is made of a stone slab. The turf covers the sides and the roof. There are only 6 turf churches remaining in Iceland, and Hofskirkja is the last of the old churches to be built in this beautiful traditional turf style. You will also see homes throughout Iceland built in this style, as building materials were difficult to come by before the 19th century. A side note on the Icelandic language. Waterfalls usually have foss at the end of their names, as foss translates to waterfall. Skirkja translates to church. Therefore, this is the Hof Church. Looking for these patterns can be helpful with researching attractions and navigating the country. After enjoying breakfast at the hotel, we continue along the southern coast to the first stop of the day. Keep your eyes out as you will pass glaciers and the Glacier Lagoon as you get closer to your final destination. You will arrive at the parking area of Glacier Lagoon and be greeted by guides with super trucks. These trucks have been specially designed to handle the rough terrain out to the glacier. Our guide said that the super truck we were in cost about $100,000 to custom build. There are even fancier ones that you may have the opportunity to ride in that easily go beyond $100,000. You will travel the highway to an off-road adventure. The road to the glacier is very rocky and requires 4-wheel drive. Only these specially made trucks are able to navigate this road. If you have rented a vehicle, do not attempt to travel this road on your own. This is not an activity to attempt by yourself. You will not make it to the glacier parking lot in a regular vehicle, even with 4-wheel drive. Make sure you hire a tour company to take you out to the glacier for the hike to the ice cave. Unfortunately, these tourists did not heed the warnings and tried to attempt the road trip on their own, which means they had to turn around. The cliffs that you see in the video were carved by the glacier as it rubbed against the rocks. The lines in the rocks indicate the height of the glacier as well as volcanic eruptions during that time period. Riding in these trucks is definitely an adventure, and you have to have some fun. So pretend you're on a roller coaster. Hands up as we slowly make our way down the hill into a giant puddle. The dark black strip on the horizon is the glacier. This just shows you how much the glacier has receded and melted over time. The parking lot for the ice cave used to be right in front of the Breiðamerkurjökull Glacier. Unfortunately, the glacier continues to melt at an astronomical rate, and the glacier is now much further from the parking lot, which means you will have a 1.5-mile hike from the parking lot to the Crystal Ice Cave entrance. The terrain is rocky and the wind is fierce. Make sure you are wearing strong, waterproof hiking boots and warm clothing, including thick gloves and a warm hat. Hard hats are provided by the tour operators. You will see a dark black glacier in front of you. Not all glaciers are the pretty whites and blues that you see in pictures. The ash from various volcanic eruptions over hundreds of years caused the glacier to be black. Take a moment to hydrate and enjoy some fresh glacier water. Once you have had your fill, continue making your journey to the entrance of the ice cave. It is much closer now. When you get near the ice cave entrance, you will be able to get close to the edges of the glacier. If you touch the glacier, you will notice the black ash sticks to your skin. You will also be able to see the amount of melting that is occurring. You will get wet entering the cave as the ice continues to melt around you. Make sure you are wearing waterproof clothing. Due to the instability of the ice caves and the melting process, ice caves in Iceland are only accessible during the months of October to March. All of the melting ice flows down into the rocks and creates a river of water under the glacier. This water leads out to waterways like lakes and waterfalls, which are abundant in Iceland. The black that you see in the ice is the ash from volcanic eruptions. Scientists can identify the specific volcanic eruption and time period by testing the ash. There are 2 separate entrances to the ice cave. Due to the instability of the connecting ice between the 2 entrances, you must exit the first side before entering the other. You will see lines in the ice similar to rings in a tree trunk. This helps to carbon date the volcanic eruptions and age of the glacier. The blue ice that surrounds you inside the cave is created by snow that has fallen on the glacier and become compressed. This compression pushes all of the air bubbles out of the ice so they do not interfere with the penetration of light waves through the ice. Ice absorbs all colors of the spectrum except blue, which reflects off the ice, creating the blue effect. Once you have had an opportunity to experience the Crystal Ice Cave, you will make another 1.5-mile hike back to the parking lot, where your super truck awaits you to take you back to Glacier Lagoon. Thank you for watching. Check out the next video in this series as we explore Glacier Lagoon and Diamond Beach. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. You can also join the Facebook group and follow me on Instagram.